Hello, good morning, good afternoon, everybody. This is Garrett back from Objective Secured. I am going to ATC Chattanooga this weekend, and I wanted to share my very cool, very innovative Warhorde Ork list with you guys, just to talk about what I'm playing, why I'm playing it, and sort of what my intentions are for the weekend, and how I'm going to be playing the lists. Alright, so my very cool Ork list, obviously we're playing Warhorde, so we're getting sustained 6s in melee. I'm running 3 War Boss with the Power Claw, obviously, 3 Beast Boss. It's pretty awesome character lineup. The only real nuance here is the War Boss can plug into 2 different units in my list. So you can kind of look at your matchup and decide if you want your breakers to be a little more efficient, or you kind of want to split the efficiency with the breakers and the knobs. Against something like Imperial Knights, maybe I want to have the breakers be hitting on 2s, but I would say in the majority of games, my War Boss is going to be with my knob unit. So moving on to the rest of the list, I have 3 10-man Beast Snaggers. They're led by the Beast Boss, 2 units of Breaker Boys, and then obviously they have 1 Tank Hammer, which makes them like a mini Beast Boss, so they get the devs on a 4-op at flat 3. Then I have 2 5-man knob units, all with Power Claws, and this is something that I'm trying out. I've played a couple games with it, and I've really liked this. So it's actually 3 10-man Gretchen units. So it's pretty cool because you can start 2 on the table, 1 for your home point, 1 kind of for your expansion, and then you can strat reserve the 3rd one. And in weird game scenarios, like Gretchen Rapid Ingress or Gretchen just coming on the table, on your Waaagh turn or whatever, are randomly annoying to kill, and it's a 21 OC unit, so you can bring them on the board. Your opponent's okay, I can't shoot the Gretchen because I have 10,000 orcs in front of me that are all going to destroy me. So the Gretchen unit gets to stand there, and then the next turn they get to advance and just stand on your opponent's expansion or whatever. And they're just they're a ton of OC. They take points, and then they also help you get the CP. You should get 2 or 3 tries at a 75% chance at a CP, which is not nothing. But so far in my testing, this Gretchen unit has been really cool. Then just because it's only 50 points, I do have a 5-man Luda unit with a custom Mega Blasta, my favorite orc gun. I might make a video on that. I have a 82 custom Mega Blasta list that it's really fun. Is it good? I don't know, but it's really fun. Then a 5-man Stormboy unit with a Power Claw. I like them just because they let you kind of play the game. If you get move blocked by the gargoyles or something, they can fly over the top. They can also go kill trash decently well. So if you do get move blocked in your deployment zone, they can sort of go out and kill the trash without you having to commit a knob unit or something you actually care about. So the reason I have the Ludas in the list, they kind of fill that same role. And then of course 6 TRUKKS. 6 TRUKKS, guys. We love TRUKKS here in Orks. They went up by 5 points each, but we're always going to be spamming these guys. They have a random 6-up invulnerable save. They hold 12 of your orcs in it, and pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to if we go first against basically all these matchups in the team event that I'm going to be trying to fish out, we're essentially going to go first. We're going to take our truck and we are going to move it 12 inches toward them, and that is maybe even advance it, who knows. But the matchups we're even looking for, there's a few different things that we're looking for in the matchup. Number one, do they have a lot of shooting activations that can pop a truck? And not only pop a truck, but do they have enough shooting activations to pop trucks and shoot the guys inside? And a lot of the answers to that is no, but there are some factors that can do it, obviously, but we're going to be avoiding those because it's a team event. So I get to get babied. By the way, Orks are the pairing princess in my team. So pretty much we move the 12 trucks out. We look at our opponent. We're like, okay, cool. How many trucks can you kill? All right, you killed 3 trucks, and then 10 knobs. All my knobs and my breakers fell out, and they're standing there in the middle. And our opponent now has no other way to interact and shoot them because they had to use all their shooting activations to pop trucks, right? Then we follow that up with our turn 2 or /turn 3, depending on the pace of the game. We call the Waaagh, and we go run 3 units of knobs, 2 units of breakers, and 30 beast snaggers at our opponent and kill as much as we can. A couple things that, obviously that's really simple, to say, right? But there's a few things we want to keep in mind. Number one is, does our opponent have a good interrupt? So we want to have enough CP to fight on death if it is a really good interrupt. So I like to head into my Watcher with 3 or 4 CP if that's possible, because that gives me enough for a grenade, sustain 5s, and then fight on death if they do interrupt. I think 4 is kind of the sweet spot for CP for your Waaagh turn. Obviously, more is better, but we love grenades and we love fighting on death, because you could charge like 5 different things for your opponent, right? And 4 of them could maybe kill you back in like a melee matchup like World Eaters or whatever. And then you just get to go, okay, cool, so I'm going to fight here. Likely kill that thing because we're Orks on the Waaagh and we're very strong. And then if they want to interrupt with their 2 CP with like 8 bound or you know, infractors or something that can kill a whole entire one of your units, you just get to go, okay, cool, 2 CP. Now we're basically negating their interruption, so we essentially get to swing with all 5 of our units. And then more than likely you kill almost everything you charge this turn, and then your opponent's crackback is not only with a significant, like, less amount of strong units because we just caught them. Keep in mind, guys, we're waahing from the middle of the table. We're not like waahing from like our expansion point and like hoping we get like a 6 on our charge, right? We're waahing basically from like the middle of the table, like Normandy Beach, pretty much, right? And that's going to allow us to get into our opponent's area, get onto their expansion, get into their deployment zone, keep them off primary, kill a bunch of their stuff. And then the crackback, you should have 1 to 2 CP for -1 to wound. And like, I don't know, go to ground or something. But with your 5 up invulnerable save across the board, -1 to wound all over the place with the knobs and your CP, your opponent's just generally not going to have enough juice left to kill enough to survive your crackback to their crackback. If that makes sense. So cadence, everything in the middle, everything on the, you know, the cross line of the table, they kill a decent amount of your stuff, whatever. You call the Waaagh, you charge, you punch them in the face, you kill a ton of their stuff, and then they lose a ton of their damage resources to kill you back, and then you just kind of snowball the game from there. And, you know, we're looking for, you know, 15, 16, 17, 3 type wins here with Orks. So, you know, I'll be really digging for those kind of matchups. And hopefully I have a really good weekend. I looked at some of the Ork lists. They're pretty solid. All of them are Warhorde, by the way. There's literally 0 other detachment that is Warhorde at this event out of like 6 Orks. So thank you for the Ork nerfs. They've really done a great job of balancing the army. But yeah, that's kind of my plan for the list. My goal is to be best in faction Orks. That would be very cool. I've got a great team. We're lined up to do really well at this event. So I'll probably post some shorts or something, just kind of keeping like you guys updated on how we're doing at the event. Maybe like a quick little brief short recaps of my games. And then when I get back from the trip, we're gonna get back into some more of this kind of stuff. I've got a few awesome videos planned. So yeah, that's really it. I'll be gone for like 4 days, but again, be on the lookout for fun little shorts. And if you're in Chattanooga and you happen to be one of the few people watching this, feel free to say hi. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I am very excited to be in Chattanooga. So see you guys later.